everyone, this is Nicole from Neighbor to Neighbor Light Ministry. In my last post, I did say that I'll talk about my journey with endometriosis. So, endometriosis is actually the lining that is inside our tissues, the same lining tissues that is inside our uterus, is being shed outside our body, and they can attach themselves onto your kidney, your liver, your fallopian tubes, your intestines, your anywhere in your body. I've been heard even some that one time my doctor told me there was somebody that the blood, because it's tissue and it has blood, it come up like blood came through her mouth. It was in her. She vomits up its own in her stomach to be seen. So it's a very painful disorder when you're before or even during your menses. It is very painful. Medication don't help for some persons. Some persons is help. So for me, how my journey with my menses started is that it started about when I was 11 plus, and I didn't have any pain, nothing like that, and I had not regular cycle. I had cycle, like my cycle was every 2 months or every other month. So in 2003, I decided that when I got a little wise, and so I realized that this wasn't how a woman's body should operate. So I went to my doctor and told him that I needed for my period to become regular, and his solution was to put me on birth control, and I didn't want to go there because I've been out in the past and it didn't work. So what happened from about 2002, I recognized that my cycle, when I have my cycle, it's very heavy, it's very painful, and that continued for a while, and till it got worse and worse and worse. But what happened in 2003, I prayed to the Lord and I asked him to allow me, please Lord, let my period come as a regular woman. I wasn't a Christian then, and I prayed, and so prayer was answered. But as the time go by, I recognized that my period was very painful. I would have cycles like I was only a week without pain. So when I went to a doctor, I don't remember the year, probably about 2012, 2011, thereabout, he diagnosed me with endometriosis. The first time I'm hearing that, and so I did a surgery. I did the surgery, and the only thing that was corrected in that surgery, I did what is called a laparoscopic surgery. The only thing that was corrected was that I didn't have the heavy period, the heavy bleeding as I used to have, and I was still in pain. I remember one time the bleeding started back again to be very heavy for 2 days, and then I got a second opinion. And the thing about it, I had co-workers who did the same surgery like me, and they were not in pain. So I continued my journey. And so then the doctor, the second opinion that I went to, I told him what was done, and he said, have you here polyps? And so he said, do an ultrasound, and said to me that it is polyps. So we went in. It was a minor surgery. There was no cutting, so he put me to sleep. It would be the same day in, the same day out. And when he went in, he said it wasn't polyps, but it was actually a fiber, and he removed it. So thought that would fix it. So that would be my second surgery. No, still have pain. And I decided to do the natural remedy. Went to a naturopathic doctor. She did everything that she could, changed my diet, everything. That year I didn't even have vacation because this treatment was a whole day treatment, and I would have to go to there every day. And what used to happen is that I used to not take my vacation because how intense the cramps were and how discomfort it was. I used to not take all my leave because by probably the 4th month or the 5th month, all my sick leave would be up. Went to my naturopathic doctor, did everything, and the first time after the treatment, when my menses come, no pain. That happened for like 3 to 4 months. I thought I was ill. Bam! Pains come back. And so I journey with that for a while. And the pain was so intense, I used to cry and everything. And then as time goes by, I bear to cope with it. So after the naturopathic doctor, things went back to what it was before the surgery or after the surgery. Still in pain, only 1 week out of pain. But I hang on. I did all the research that I could, but nothing happened. Then I decided again to go back to the doctor and ask the doctor, what is happening? I said, I'm still feeling pain. You say you take the medications? I said no. Because even if I take them, I have to overdose myself. And at times I used to have to rush to the hospital to get injection. And so I decided that if it's not working, I don't want it in my body. And so I didn't do that. In my next post, I'll tell you about another surgery that I had to do. Hope this has been so beneficial to someone thus far. Stay tuned. I'll